Welcome to Tamar Bowling Video Ball Reviews. We need your support, so if you like what we do, please support us by joining our Patreon page. I want to thank Limerick Bowl for their support. If you're in the area, don't forget to visit Limerick Bowl in Limerick, Pennsylvania. Let me introduce our new partner, Haley's Pro Shop. A big thank you to Jeff Miller and Ron Hoppy. Don't forget to check out Haley's Pro Shop in Burlington, Washington for world-class drilling and coaching. Alright, today we are doing the rare cross-brand comparison. We are looking at the Roto Grip UFO and the Motiv Alpha Jackal. This is like the Clash of the Titans. Both balls are the theoretical strongest balls in their respective lineups. Both use probably the strongest solid cover each brand has had. Core specs are very similar. Differentials are identical at 15 pounds. Intermediate diffs are super close. I talk about core shape a lot. Look closely at those two. There's some tweaks of a light bulb one way or another in my eyes. As you would expect, regardless of any nuances I might mention, use case for both balls is 100% overlapping, same slot in the bag. First, the UFO. Again, this is a smooth but huge motion that's pretty versatile. I can play direct or open up the lanes, and it's on the high side of versatility for my style. I mentioned that it's a ball that has the traction to really, get up and go. I talked about the UFO being smoother than the Halo Vision, but in this comparison, it's the Alpha Jackal that's smoother yet. Before I get into that, I can tell you that the Alpha Jackal covers the same ground as the UFO. I mean, it was a bit uncanny that both balls looked so similar on both house and the high volume Scorpion Pattern. I don't have Digitrax running, but by eye it would appear the Alpha Jackal's a touch earlier, hence the smoother motion. What I can say is that when playing the Alpha more direct on the high volume Scorpion Pattern, it was actually a bit more consistent in that zone, giving me a bit more room. All is to say, the one characteristic that's noticeable to me is that slightly smoother transition of the Alpha Jackal. For Brian, watching the video might imply there wasn't a huge difference, and on house there really wasn't. Pretty much the same zone is playable, starts up about the same time. The house shot really funnels things close to each other, and these are pretty close already. It's the sport shot where he really felt some differences, where the smoothness of the Alpha Jackal felt like he had to more finely thread the needle. He had more playable area with the UFO. Again, not that he had more room down lane per se, but could play the pattern with different trajectories. At the end of the day, the choice of which ball to buy probably has more to do with which fan you are of their respective brand. I don't think either ball has something over the other to pull you away from your selection. The easiest thing is that if you already have an arsenal of Storm, Roto, and you need a big piece, then the UFO makes sense because of the relationship of ball motion and cover stock formulation similarities. By the same token, if your arsenal is more Motiv, then the Alpha Jackal will make more sense. I would have to call this a draw.